My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to the Darkest Rhapsody Estate here in the Darkest Dungeon. We've already got our party and our mission. We're going to be going to the Cove. We're going to be taking out the Drowned Crew, which is going to be our final boss in the non-DLC areas. Then we've still got 3 bosses in the courtyard. We've got the Baron, the Viscount, and the Countess. Then after that, the possibility of the Stone Guardian, though I make no promises. And also, we've still got the Sleeper in the farmstead that we need to actually go through. Until then, though, it's Cove time. Before we do that, though, we've got some people again that we need to lock away. Fix them up a wee bit. Moth Mother, I mean, Antsy I do want to remove. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Rudo doesn't really want to do anything there. Colin, Ruminator is a bit annoying, so could just remove that. Sure. And then Alien Render says Vertigo. Emin is actually in our party at the moment, so we can't remove them. Alright, looks good. Looks good otherwise. Then everyone in this party should already be fully equipped, I believe. Yes, and well they are. Emin does have, by the way, Spotted Fever for negative 50% to blight resist, but there are so few things in this area that blight you that I don't think it's particularly important to plan around that. We're going to have Emin as our stress healer in the back line. We're going to have Hayden Plus in the second line as the just kind of healer Vestal. We've got Mastara as the stun and lockdown man-at-arms, and then we've got Patricia here as well as the Legend Shieldbreaker doing all of our damage. Mastara also has the ability to change into Bolster for the plus dodge and the negative 20% stress before the final combat, before the boss fight in particular. All right, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's all I really wanted to go through here. Profane Scroll. This is actually a item that I did want for the Vestal. Plus 15% to damage, plus 10% to protection if in position 2, plus 33% to healing skills if in position 2, and plus 15% stress. We'll be taking that. That's really important to have. And we'll also take the Cudgel Weight because we lost our last one. Thank you, Houndmaster, for giving us both of those. Now, the reason, by the way, because I was asked this, that I don't construct the Outsider's Bonfire, that is the 2 additional respite points if you have 1 Abomination, Hellion, or Leper in your party. The reason I don't really build that is because it's so very little of a benefit that I feel like I would rather keep the crests to build basically anything else first. Alright. That's us covered, right? Emin has Night's Watch. And then Mastara has tactics as well as weapons practice. Yeah, we're covered. We are covered. Hell yeah. Now, I've been kind of undershooting it in terms of food a lot recently, so we're going to be a little more careful there. Probably fine on torches there, though. Bandage, medicinal herbs. Yep. 4 skeleton keys. I'll take 2 holy water, and then we're done. Right? You look good. Looks good. Looks good. Yeah, I think we're set.
While the greedy dogs slept off their revelry, I hexed their anchor with every twisted incantation I could muster, imbuing it with the weight of my ambition and my contempt for their crude extortion. At the witching hour, the anchor pulled with preternatural force, dragging craft and crew down into the depths. They must have cried out, but no sound escaped the swirling black waters.
Probably the least reprehensible thing that you've done.
The poor devils, chained and drowning for eternity.
Okay, so we know where the boss is. We could just go to the boss first. That actually feels like a relatively good idea. Means that I can get a lot of the stuff out of my inventory that I don't really care to keep. Huh. On that secret door now. Well, we're definitely coming back this way. Unless we want to enjoy the world's shortest mission. We'll continue using Hayden Plus to disarm these. Balance of luck is on our side. That we will get the disarm. Right. Ooh, not hitting a single bleed there. That's rough. There's the blight through the whole party as well. So yeah, that's kind of the idea. Just ridiculous AoE. It works better if we surprise the enemy party, though. Just works so much better that way.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Okay. Because then we have 2 stuns in as well. Ah, great. Now we actually have to use AoE if we want to be able to kill the Deep Stinger in this round. Okay. Deep Stinger is dead to its DOT. We have a ridiculous amount of dodge. Like it. Yeah, just take out that back line and no need to leave them there.
Maintain the offensive.
Okay. Totally fine to move the Pelagic Champion as well. We're not going to be using Impale next round anyway. Whoa, a whole 5 crit. Nice work.
Death by inches.
But yeah, Patricia is definitely going to want to be using Pierce because it goes through the... Win some, release some. Because it goes through the protection. 75% at that point. Alright, Pelagic Champion. You just wait there. I'll be back in a moment. Thinking we may take some stress healing. Nice. May take some healing. Okay, I have my fingers on the wrong position on the keyboard. Because that was supposed to be a party heal. It's okay, at the very least it still did heal someone who needed it, but, you know, could have been slightly better. Alright. Got him. Cool.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Not half bad in terms of loot. Not a half bad loot sitch. Again, we're going to hold off on opening any of this because we're just going to walk back and loot it in low light. For that same reason, I'm not going to pump the torch before this battle. We don't really have that many things in this battle, or rather, in this party, we don't have that many characters that require the light to be high at any point. And because of that, we're afforded broad tolerance in our ability to let the torch go down just a little bit faster than we otherwise might. Paralyzing Stinger is already down. Great. I would have rolled the stun on the Pelagic Champion, but had we actually managed to land that crush, that probably could have confirmed no more actions on that Pelagic Widemouth. Which would have just been a lovely sitch to be in. Ooh, that's really bad. Oh, you gave him the HP back. That's horrible. We need to take that immediately away, thank you.
A faint hope blossoms.
Okay. Hopefully first on the next round is Ammon. It's possible. Hey! Good crit, Salmon. I knew you had it in you.
Slowly.
It's funny, Patricia is the crit lord,
This is how a life is taken.
but just isn't critting at all this dungeon. Even with the... What is it? It's 38% on a basic attack. We've had so few crits from her. Throw in that. Damn it. There we go. That's what we were looking for. I mean, we can free up some inventory space there. I don't really think we want the gold. Alright, so we'll definitely camp here. And we can camp for very little food as well, because we don't need extra HP or extra stress.
Without hope.
You get your buff of speed, prot, and damage. Nice. Then we'll roll tactics as well as weapons practice. And we hit the crit effect both times. Perfect. And then finally, Hound's Watch for nighttime ambush prevention.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
We could scarcely be better prepared for this boss fight. This should be a breeze. I will take a moment to swap out a couple of my character's skills. Funnily enough, Hand of Light would be surprisingly good as like a damage dealer over the course of this fight. You just Hand of Light constantly. Now, Mastara, this is something I actually did want to do. I wanted to swap in Bolster here. Probably instead of Defender. Actually, just not going to be using Defender in this fight. Alright. Give us that boss fight.
Even in death, the captain shouts his orders, and the crew obeys.
All hands on deck. Alright. We'll start killing this drowned Anchorman.
Devastating blow.
Because it doesn't heal when it throws at you, right? Actually, I might even just be able to kill it before it even throws. Got him! Yay! No one gets stunned. That probably was a bad idea. With the dead, yeah. I guess I bought myself a round of combat against the Drowned crew. Ugh, you shouldn't be able to move Emmon here. Emmon, don't you have prismatic stability or something? No, you have prismatic solidity. Yeah, different. Alright, that's gonna be a problem. Clutch. Let's try. Gosh. 12 to 22, by the way. Rolls, of course, the lowest on our table. I forgot about the fact that Emmon was going to be able to be pushed, pulled out of the back line, and as a result, Prophet's Eye is going to be invalidated. So maybe that was a bad selection on my part. That's going to be a party heal next round. It's got party heal written all over it. Well, now it doesn't. See, because party heals are a wee bit more difficult now.
Masterfully executed.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
at least we finally killed that frontliner. I should have taken that opportunity to play Bolster. I definitely should have. That was extremely bad on me. Mutiny. Giant debuff. That's one of the reasons we brought so many Mythical Herbs. Sure. On your own heads be it. Yeah, just actually heal yourself this time. You're dead. Thank you. Another drink with the dead. Doesn't get dodged this time, though. But yeah, I'm actually going to get that bolster out. So you heave to. So it does refresh its HP pool. It's okay. I can stun it off.
But never hidden.
Or I could just kill it. I think I'll kill it. Nice dodge. We've done like literally no damage to the boss, by the way, now. We've done a lot of setup. We've got a lot of buffs on our party. And we've got battle long buffs. And things aren't really getting out of control. But also, we've done nothing. One of you is going to have to agree to actually just hit the drowned crew every time. Thank you for not being able to move them this time, though.
Impressive.
Yeah, that 35 is very much appreciated. $22. Wow. Patricia, I'm supposed to be able to trust in your damage. Alright. Yeah, very little stress. We'll be fine with that also. It's just going to be one direct heal from the vessel away from fine. Don't get the move, though. Damn. Alright, that's a 32 on the back line. Well, at the very least, we got the turns in that order. Because that now allows me to use Mystara's Rampart to actually move us forward, as well as move the Vestal back. Okay. That was about a 30% chance to stun there. Thought it was worth taking. Mutiny got resisted. That's good. Now that a Heave 2 is on, we'll actually start throwing attacks towards the Anchorman.
Quakes.
Come on. So close. Excellent. Woo! Please stop boarding clutching that back line. Actually, a lot of bleed. Good, excellent. Got the giant blight off on them for 25 extra on the actual blight over the turns. All hands on deck. Tries to bring Emmon forward. Emmon dodges. All right, Patricia. Time to start continuing to damage the backline. Hell yeah! Oh, what a good heal, Hayden. Well done on you. Knock that drown down, come in. Just for a stun. Just want to buy myself a free round here. Woo, nice try. Yeah, this is a super manageable boss fight. Okay. All hands on deck. Brings Patricia forwards. Ooh, that's a move with some weight to it, some gravitas. Because you just brought on a bunch of damage and a bunch of crits, friend. Yeah, nice try. Oh! Wow! You missed the throw! Alright, I'm just gonna stand here and heal until the boss dies. Yeah, like that.
Cursed to float forever, deep in the swirling blackness, far beyond the light's reach.
Extremely got him. Alright, and that's the episode. Obviously not.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
We've more loot to take from this dungeon. The good thing that I like about finishing the dungeon in this order is now at any time I can just decide, nah, peace, I'm out of here.
Trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
I do actually want to start a stack of emeralds. It's pretty early in the dungeon. Portraits are not extremely useful to us. but also money really isn't, so I'm just gonna stack gems and take busts and I guess portraits. Yeah, I know, I could have done that better. It's okay, over the course of the dungeon, this will be sorted out overall. Woo, that's a whole lot of nothing right there. Especially considering I used my second last shovel on it. I can use my second last shovel because if I come up against a shovel usable that I desperately need to go through, I can just not go through it and leave.
Waiting to be spent.
Huh. Right, we spawned an extra fight in this hallway.
Handsome reward for a task well performed.
Alright, good. It's the collector, and we surprised him. Alright, we've got this. Hell yeah, crit him for 25. Hell yeah, crit him for 35, and the blight. And a crit for 17, what is this? Alright, get the stun, get the stun. Damn. That's really unfortunate. That was like a 20% resist chance for that stun. I figure with these on the board, especially in like highlight in the end game, we just need to kill the collector right now. Good dodge, good dodge. Don't you dare. Thank you. Thank you. Huge dodge. Sorry, it doesn't even take damage. The dodges are real. I'm going to buff all of our dodge for the next round because I can't actually chunk any damage back to the back line yet. Okay, as soon as the collector tries to act, they lose. And now they lose.
Is often blind to its own peril.
Got him. That's puzzling trapsahedron for me, thank you.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
We can have a lot of those as we exit the dungeon at the end, so should kind of just get used to them. Nice. Between the blight and the bleed on the front line, that's actually dead now. Damn. Paralyzing Stinger. Yeah, it's close. All right. Got pretty close. No howl. It's a skull toss, but that's okay. Couldn't even stun Emmett if it tried to hit them.
Death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Crits each of the enemies. Not half bad. Alright, I'm gonna actually try and roll the stun here on Hayden Plus. Just because I wasn't guaranteed to be able to get to Mystara and roll their stun first. Yeah. Didn't get to.
How quickly the tide turns.
That's rough. 40. Oh, that's 40 stress and a stun. Yikes. Alright, I definitely have to go for the stress heal basically every available round now with Emmon. And it did nothing. That is such bad luck. Okay, now I've got that Insatiable Ghoul stunned for 2 more rounds, effectively, so I can just steal out some actions there. Good. Hoping to do another, probably just a direct heal on Hayden Plus's character. As well as another stress heal, obviously. Damn.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Pump the doors before going in, and yeah, alright, Squiffy Gas time, hell yeah. Knew we were gonna have to fight you eventually. Stun the bloated thrall so that we don't have to deal with it while we're trying to take out the Squiffy Ghast. Nice try on that one, though. Damn it, couldn't even stun him. We've actually got our HP dipping kind of low right now. I'm a little bit terrified. And we can't crit for the life of us right now either. Never mind. Hayden Plus can, apparently. Well, at least we got it eventually. Patricia is literally rolling a 50-50 for her crit chance right now. And we could not crit at all. Oh, that was so bad. We need to start working down this bloated thrall because we do have to kill him the next round. Yeah, nice dodge. And that'll get it done. Hell yeah. Start working the stress down of the party as well. Yeah, or just yourself, sure. Don't put, thank you. I just didn't want Patricia on death's door. Not that it would be a problem, but I don't want the debuff.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Starts to be a stress heal turn for Emin every turn now.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
All right, if we can take out the... Damn. It's going to be if we can take out the Bludgeon Piranha before they actually get their own round. I was going to be really happy with that. Oh, well. All right. Somehow we need to get a heal on Patricia before Patricia acts. That's just not going to happen now, is it? Oh. And it hit for 22 as well. Hell yeah. Funnily enough, that actually wasn't extraordinarily unlikely because Hayden Plus has Luminous, which has actually increased Hayden Plus's speed as well. Surprisingly little stress on the rest of the party. So we're doing good. Nice crit.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Yeah, it's probably time to get rid of those holy waters. That'll have to do. Okay, we'll loot on the way back again. Sub to the unburnt torch, sure. Easy disarm, and now everyone's on totally manageable amounts of stress. Okay, we're cool. Thing is, you kind of do have to slowly traverse through the entire dungeon in order to remove so many things from your inventory at the same rate as you pick up new things to put in there. So it becomes a little bit wild. Right, there's our first hunger. Alright, first fish guts is over here as well. Now, I'm definitely going to want to continue this dungeon throughout just because of the possibility of eerie coral showing up. That would be so big. Thank you, Mystara, for not being stunned. Hell yeah. Chunk that damage through. Alright, that paralyzing stinger is now dead. Emin's probably not stunned. Ah! I can't hit him for the life of me right now. Okay. Why can't I hit you? What was that? All right, everyone else is dead, but good lord. Yeah, definitely not going to be taking
this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Pretty much any of those. I don't want to start building Onyx right now. Didn't get a scout there. Lame. We do actually have a Cove Scrounger as well as the map. This would work way better if I had like a bleed chance trinket as well as a blight chance trinket, but kind of works reasonably without. Well, yeah, a crit that does 32 damage is probably always going to put a character on death's door when their maximum HP is 40. God. That sucked. Another heal on you. All right, now we're in totally reasonable HP territory. Okie dokie, that makes life easy for me. Definitely should have targeted the one that had not yet attacked. Would be a good idea. We'll try and run out the clock on the pelagic piranha here. Okay. Just so I can get some heals and stuff off. Got 3 more turns of your vulnerability. I'm gonna try and add everyone's dodge up as well. Stress heal for some. Okay, and now you die when you try and take your action. Not half bad. That would have been our second Onyx right there.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I'll pump the torch just because. Woo! All right. We might actually get a until can't buff on Patricia here. That'd be cool. Either that or a stress heal. Either or, I'll take him. Can't hit anything. Ooh, except for the blight on literally every member there. Nice. Okay, this is going to be another situation of bypassing the barnacle barrier with the Hound's Harry. And yeah, that's the paralyzing stinger down this round. Hell yeah. Tidemaster throws out some stress. That's okay. We make sure in response that the pelagic piranha doesn't ever get an action. Not a half bad heal. Good. Alright. Tidemaster never gets another action. That's the worst one, just because of the stress. Specifically because stress is the thing that I have to manage the most right now. But the way in which you heal your stress differs from whether or not you have a Houndmaster to a leper, right? As a leper, the reason you start healing stress is because a lot of the stress is brewing on one single character. In Houndmaster, you don't really do it when one character has some stress on them. You only do it when every character has a little bit of stress, and then just maintain through that. Okay. That heal off as well. Excellent. Nice crit.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I think I can probably start getting rid of some of these shovels. These torches, rather.
The light, the promise of safety.
We'll take some busts here, I guess. We're mostly going to be throwing all of these before we go home anyway. Inspires the hero, plus 20% to damage and plus 4 to speed. All right, let's take that for a bit of a walk here. You can put so many accuracy trinkets on a character and they still just won't hit. Patricia has plus 14 accuracy right now. No one should be dodging that.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Like half of my trinket set, almost every single time I take a character out, is dedicated to how they are going to hit a character. So when that doesn't actually work, it can be a wee bit frustrating. That's okay. We're going to have characters go fast enough to take out the Cultist champion before it acts. It did look a lot like that. Okay, thank you for the buffs.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Because we're actually going to the courtyard missions now, we should definitely build the Sanguine Vinters. Right, so now we'll turn the light out and loot on our way back.
Now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Okay.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Thinking maybe it's time to get rid of a stack of food, actually. Alright, let's actually sort out our busts and crests and such. Okay, so heirlooms are on the top. Loot is on the bottom. And then interactables. I definitely need to keep food. I need to keep shovels and keys and torches for a while. And definitely need to keep medicinal herbs. Okay. Alright, I'm comfy with how our inventory looks right now then. Definitely use a shovel here because we have so many of them. Probably make that substitution crest the least powerful thing that we could get at this point. Alright, so we know the interaction on the other side is the fish guts, so we've got our medicinal herbs already. Okay. Got emerald, not half bad. Okay, I do want to go all the way up there and then back to the secret door. When you end a dungeon in a secret door, you always just have a ridiculous amount of loot. It's always lovely. All right, good surprise. Yeah. 124 accuracy, still not enough. Got him.
Obliterated.
Pretty sure you're dead, right? Looks like it. Alright. I was really hoping Mastara would get the next action so I could have buffed my party.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
And also remind yourself that we're coming back in this direction so we can hold on to all of the curios. Go back for them later. Good. Just trying to even out the HP of all of the characters in the backline there. so that all it's going to take is another Hound's Harry. Ooh, that move actually did literally nothing. Oh, this one did 1 damage. But nothing else. Hell yeah. Now that's how it's supposed to be. Another barnacle barrier that's going to accomplish absolutely nothing. I love it. All right, and now it's just the Pelagic Champion and I. Damn it. Should roll both stuns. Oh well. Unfortunately, we don't have the Holy Water to actually interact with the Curio directly behind us right now. Oh well. If we happen to find any Holy Water, we can get some extra damage for no reason. Thump him. There's your Octocestus. Absolutely terrified of its power. And we are on tip-top. Time to kill you. Got him. Don't need all of that.
Foolish horrors.
Didn't get a scout. That's a bit rough.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, Hunger Occurrence. We might start having trouble coming back to the secret door now.
Another mariner. Another misfortune.
Specifically, if in this next hallway we have another Hunger Occurrence. Oh, that's so much more loot, though. I want it. No hunger. Cool. And that gets to use another shovel for us. Excellent. Freeing up another inventory space. And now I know that I only have 1 more medicinal herbs to use as well. I mean, if we can just lock down everyone save the Pelagic Tidemaster that we can't target, it's a totally reasonable opener. Hell, that's an awesome opener. Okay. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Evan should have gone next. No, whoa, whoa, whoa. Uka Savage with the buff on them. That becomes pretty dangerous. Someone ought to keep an eye on that. I mean, that'll help. Nice. That only had a 30% chance to hit. I'm so glad it did. Self-stress heal. All right, Emin. Pitch in this extra damage for us. Uka Crusher is impossible to stun this round. We didn't get a crit on either of our damage dealers' damage deals. All right, I'm going to buff the party's dodge to see if we can possibly get them to miss. Material pinch. Damn.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Oh, did it bleed? It didn't bleed. Okay, because that would have bled for like 50 damage. So I don't have any bandages.
The bigger the
Nice.
beast, the greater the glory.
Savage goes down.
This expedition at least promises success.
We'll pop out that torch and start
darkness
looting on the way
holds
back.
Much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
We still need 4 food. Still need a key. Still need a medicinal herb. So I guess that just means that I'm stuck with all the rest of this. Cool. Makes life pretty easy on us. That Hunger Occurrence shouldn't have been there. I think we're about to get another Hunger Occurrence in
If only
the
treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
in the upcoming hallway. And if we do, I'm going to be really sad about it.
Secrets and wonders can
Hopefully
be
these
found
fish
in the
guts.
most tenebrous corners of this place.
They had some food, but not enough food to sustain us. I actually kind of need a padlock of transference right now. I think I lost my other one.
Behold
Oh!
the infinite malignity of the stars.
Okay. Cool, let's go. Shambler trying to show me up. Who the hell do you think you are? You guys think I give a single solitary care in the world about this? No. Yeah, I'm gonna buff all of our dodge and stress. Resist. Let's go. You're gonna stop me from taking my rightfully earned loot?
Eradicate.
One down. Lava Claw on Patricia. Raises stress by a very minimal amount. Gotta start trying to get a bleed on that Shambler spawn. Nice. Didn't manage to stun it though. Obdurous Advancement hits no one. Nice single spawn there though. That's a big Clapperclaw. That's a problem. That's another one, and it's similarly problematic. Alright, and now we should be cleared to start hitting the abhorrent Shambler for a couple of rounds.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
So Obdurous Advancement this turn spawns no Shamblers. Well, sorry, no spores. One of the spores dies this round of its own volition. The other one dies next round of its own volition. That's the entire setup that I try to get every time I get into a Shambler fight. Exactly this kind of thing going on. And when you can get it, it's just, oh, it's so good. If we can actually hit this stun as well, that's a whole round stolen. Wow. Woo! Oh, that's going well. We're going to be leaving this dungeon with a ridiculous amount of loot for a dungeon that didn't really have that much. Hell yeah. Negative 10 speed, negative dodge. No. Just hit with the damage. We'll take 9 this round. Undulating withdrawal is... that's actually a little bit annoying. Alright. Some stress and a fair bit of blight. Just gotta focus on the abhorrent Shambler first, unfortunately, here. Clapperclaws might have to kill next round.
It could be dismissed as a fever dream, if not for the corpses.
Excellent. One of them stunned. Just gotta kill the other one in time before anyone stresses out and does anything stupid. Excellent, that'll do it. Stress heal the party here.
A momentary abatement.
See if I can stun it again. Which I can. Cool. Another stress heal. I mean, if I can get them off, why wouldn't I? Hell yeah.
Decimated.
Think you're gonna ruin my day, Shambler? As if. We can throw away this medicinal herbs now. Hell yeah! Showed them who's boss. Love it. Don't need that. Loot this on the way past, I guess. Sure.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
I'll take those bastards.
Now
Don't
it
hunger,
must be
don't hunger,
carried
don't hunger,
home.
don't hunger, no hunger. Okay, go into this room. Hell yeah. What a great dungeon for us. Damn. Just look at the loot. Hell yeah. All right, so that's 22.75 K, that is. I have one trinket there that I intend to sell, which is the 7.5. So another 7.5 on top of that. So we're already at 30, and then 45 with the gold on top of it. And we'd even been prioritizing heirlooms. Gosh. Luminous on Mystara. Hell yes, we need to lock that in instantly. That is the best. We also got hard skinned on Patricia. Wow. What is with all of these awesome things we keep getting?
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Well, now we've also got a day long awaited. Word of our predicament is spread and a new crop of respiring corpses step from the stagecoach. Ooh, we might actually find someone good here. Bad. Luminous on a musketeer is pretty good because getting extra speed on a musketeer is just rough. And like this, yeah. And the rest of y'all are Slugger Mankind Hater on Restore. Not horrible. I don't really know if I'm going to want to free any space in my inventory in order to take any of you, though. So, that's pretty much all that was said. All right, we've got the 231, rather. I really think that we need to get this Sanguine Vinters up. Okay. So I can get myself, what? 60... I can get myself 60 more deeds at the cost of 3 times 180 crests, and I can get myself 40 more busts at the cost of 120 crests. So we can actually fill the Athenium and the Sanguine Vinters right now. We should do that. We should definitely do that. Okay, so we only need to get to 80 here. And then for the deeds, we need 53. Cool. Hell yeah. All right, one more district built. There we go for the Sanguine Vinters. 2 bottles of the blood are brewed each week. We'll also take the Athenium here. Extra skill on the Blight and Debuff chances for the Antiquarian, Occultist, and Plague Doctor. But most importantly, Knowledge Curios heal 15 stress, so we can actually start using those a little bit. We've also got this Outsiders Bonfire here that we want to finish as well eventually, but so unimportant. So yeah, it's 1 to 3. Yeah, so it's 1 to 3. I guess we'll just be collecting crests from now on. And then money? Because we need crests still for the final upgrades on the Nomad Wagon. Eventually, we're going to need to re-upgrade this guild a little bit. Not for a while. And the Blacksmith as well. Eventually, we're going to need to upgrade a little bit. But again, not for a while. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon. Hopefully, you've been enjoying yourselves. And hopefully, we'll see you next time.